Hey guys, welcome again to
Yes.
Not Easily Broken. I'm Joan.
And I'm Dorian.
Welcome to our fourth episode
Yes.
in the mini series on our 28th year wedding anniversary.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're going to talk about how we got married.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So it's kind of making me remember the wedding day. I remember the preparation, like
Yeah.
him being in New York and I was still living in Jamaica.
Yes.
There were certain items for the wedding that was taken care of here, and there were certain things that I had to do there, and allowing everything to come together for
Blend
that special day. I remember us having a very nice wedding.
Yes, it was.
And I can specifically remember one thing that I did not like about the wedding.
And
It was the downpour
oh yes.
of my
God.
God.
It rained. Oh God.
But then, after getting into the marriage and stuff, and I would mention it sometimes, I get to realize how people talk about the blessing when it rains.
Yes.
And then I didn't think about it so much as in a sad way it rained on my wedding, but I thought about it that on my wedding day, it was a blessing.
It was a blessing.
Because sometimes you got to see the good in things that you might have thought otherwise was bad. But we had a really nice day. There were so many people.
Oh,
and
my Lord.
This is one of the things I think my husband never recovered from. Because
have not recovered from
he
it.
did the invitations here, right? I don't remember specifically how many invitations we had.
I didn't remember.
But it was a specific amount. But I think it was maybe 150, 120,
I don't know. I
150.
think it was probably about 100.
Maybe. But I tell you guys, my mom, she wanted to invite everyone because I grew up in the country area, and in the country, basically everybody. Everybody's like your neighbor.
Yeah.
And so she keeps saying to me, I was giving out invitations to people who I really wanted there. And then there was just other people. Not that I didn't want them there. And she was like, okay, so how about Miss this and Aunt this and Brother this? And I'm like, Ma, we can't invite the entire community. And she wants to know why not. She was like, they don't have to get an invitation. All you got to do is just tell them and they'll be there. And even though I was a little ticked off by that, I'm saying it's my wedding, Ma, let me do what I want to do. She wanted people to be there, I guess, to support me because we all knew each other as family in the community. But my husband at the wedding, when we went to the church, oh my God, people were pouring in. And then when I was walking in, well, first of all, I felt like I was floating. I wasn't even walking because I grew up shy, and all of a sudden I'm getting married and all these people are there, and I'm like, oh my God, so nervous. And
It was a big Baptist church.
yeah, it was a huge church.
It was
Our church
huge.
is still huge.
Yep.
And even since we left, they added on to it.
Yeah.
But, let my husband tell you about when he saw the people.
Yeah, so, the groom is at the altar, sitting down with everybody behind him, and you're waiting for the bride to show up. And it was a long wait, actually. And, and of course, it's the man's job to wait on the bride.
Yes.
And while I was there, my best man, Michael Cameron, it was just really overwhelming and just so powerful because at the time I was just really thinking about this whole process of transitioning from being single to being married, and I'm just there, and then all of a sudden I decided to just look around, and when I look around, the amount of people that was in the church, I could not believe it. The church was packed to capacity.
With people standing on the sides.
And people were standing on the side, and then there were also people that did not even show up at the church ceremony because they stayed at the reception location, which happens at her parents' house at the time. And guys, man, it was just crazy. But the highlight of everything was when the officer that is doing the wedding says, "All arise," as we welcome the bride. and then the organist on the piano, on the organ, started to play "Here Comes
Yeah.
the Bride," and then I just look around. Everybody stand, and I look around, and this beautiful, gorgeous lady just walking down the aisle, and the aisle looked like about a mile long.
It was for me.
The more he played, it seems like the longer she takes to
Yeah.
get towards me, with her father right by her side, and she was just walking agile and just so radiant, so beautiful. And man, I couldn't wait for him to just let you go so that I could just hold you in my arms. But it's funny, when we were at the altar and the officer was doing the wedding, I'm saying to her, where are all these people come from? I couldn't believe the amount of people that was there. But anyway, we had a wonderful wedding ceremony, and then we went and do pictures, even though it was raining, and God held up the rain long enough for us to get some really, really nice pictures. And then we went to the reception that happened outdoor by your mom's house, your mom and your father's house. And, you know, it was really good. And I actually sang for her. You remember the song? You remember the song that I sang for you?
I'm lost without you.
Yeah, BB and CC Wine and I'm Lost Without You. I think I want to sing it for you right now.
Go ahead.
Day by day, no more reaction. You are my center attraction. Every beat, my heartbeat is your song. Heard an arm of my protection. The path I take is your direction. 'Cause I know with you I can't go wrong.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Ever since that day I asked you into my heart, my world have changed, so promise me you'll never part. Remember that? I'm lost without you. Easy to see.
And
Man.
back then that was
Yep.
the song.
So let me be the first to say,
I'm lost without you.
man, wow. Don't ever go
Don't
away.
ever go.
Da-da-da. Say never go away. Oh my God. I was rocking that song, yo. Man. You pick me up those times I'm down. You make me laugh when there's no clown. No one else can love me like you do. So guys, I was just singing, man. I was rocking it, and the people were going crazy.
Yep, they did.
They
go
were
crazy.
having a blast, and yeah, I'm still loving you after all these years. I'm lost without you. You allow me to find my way back every time I feel like I'm lost in the woods. You are amazing.
So are you.
You're the love of my life, and boy, am I excited about you. And so, guys, that's our wedding. That's how we got married.
That's how we got married, guys.
And that's how our wedding got started. We went on our honeymoon and yeah, you know, started life together with this amazing, awesome, fantastic, beautiful, gorgeous lady. 28 years of
28
marriage.
years.
Whew.
Yep.
Mighty God in heaven, he's good. And so guys, that's the end of this episode. Thank you again.
You can like, share,
Yes.
or leave a comment for us if what we're talking about resonates with you or your life story on your marriage.
Awesome.